So picture this. You're driving through Union County, New Jersey, passing by towns with charming downtowns and big reputations, and then just beyond the spotlight, nestled quietly into the Watchung Mountains, you discover it, Mountainside. Prodigy Real Estate brings you to a town so peaceful, so tucked away, and so scenic that you might just wonder why it isn't already on everyone's radar. You've probably heard of Westfield, right? Beautiful homes, bustling downtown, all that buzz. Well, Mountainside is right next door, literally next door. And while Westfield soaks up all the notoriety in the write-ups in lifestyle magazines, Mountainside sits back, sipping coffee on the porch, enjoying the serenity. And honestly, that's kind of the point. Mountainside is the kind of place people in the know gravitate toward. It's small, just under 4 square miles, and home to fewer than 7,000 residents. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in character, community, and some serious curb appeal. Before we continue, let us ask, are you considering selling your home in Mountainside, New Jersey? At Prodigy Real Estate, we're proud to offer one of the most advanced digital video marketing platforms in the industry, generating over 3 million views each month across all our digital channels. Our content captures attention not just locally, but regionally and even internationally, bringing unmatched visibility to the homes we list and sell. Whether you're curious about your current home value or exploring available properties in this exclusive New Jersey community, we've got you covered. Okay, let's get back to our tour. Let's roll the clock back a bit. Mountainside was officially incorporated in 1895 when it split off from, you guessed it, Westfield. Think of it like the younger sibling who said, "Thanks for the memories, but I've got my own vibe." And that vibe has only grown more distinct with time. Before colonists arrived, the area was inhabited by the Lenape tribe. It remained largely untouched until European settlers moved in, setting up farms and mills in the 18th and 19th centuries. Unlike neighboring towns that rapidly industrialized, Mountainside took its time. It was and still is a haven for those who appreciate space, trees, and a little peace and quiet. In the 20th century, the town started to grow as part of the post-war suburban boom. City dwellers wanted space, clean air, and a backyard to grill burgers in. And guess what? Mountainside delivered, all while staying under the radar. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the Westfield in the room. Sure, it has the fancy downtown and the foot traffic, but if you want the lifestyle Westfield promises, without the crowd, the price tag, or the parking wars, you check out Mountainside. It's like the VIP section of suburban living, just without the velvet ropes. Now, getting around from this elevated sanctuary is easier than you might think. Mountainside doesn't have its own train station, but you're only a short drive from both the Westfield and Summit NJ transit stops, which offer direct service into New York Penn Station. You can go from wooded bliss to midtown buzz in about 50 minutes. For drivers, Route 22 runs right through town. Yes, the same Route 22 that stretches across half of North Jersey. Add the Garden State Parkway and I-78 into the mix, and you've got quick access to just about everywhere. Newark Airport, the Turnpike, the Shore, or even a weekend in the Poconos. And buses? Absolutely. NJ Transit and private lines offer express service to Port Authority with pickup spots right off the main drag. So whether you're a commuter, a traveler, or someone who just needs to be close but not too close to the city, Mountainside nails it. Of course, no community stands out without strong schools, and Mountainside delivers. The town runs its own district for pre-K through 8th grade, and it's beloved by locals. You've got Beechwood School for the little ones, pre-K to grade 2, followed by Deerfield School for grades 3 through 8. They're small, neighborhood schools where teachers actually know the kids, the parents know each other, and school events feel more like family reunions than chaotic parking nightmares. For high school, students attend Governor Livingston High School in Berkeley Heights, thanks to a send-receive relationship. And let me tell you, this isn't just some regional compromise. It's one of the top high schools in Union County. Strong academics, a wide range of AP courses, competitive athletics, music, theater, and more. And for those seeking private or parochial options, you've got plenty within reach. Wardlaw plus Hartridge, Oak Knoll, Union Catholic, Pingree, all respected and all nearby. So what's the real estate market like in Mountainside? In a word, competitive. In a few more words, serene, exclusive, and surprisingly diverse. Mountainside isn't sprawling, so the housing inventory is always limited, but what's available is often worth the wait. Most homes here are traditional single-family properties. You'll find colonial revivals with symmetrical facades and grand entryways, Cape Cods with cozy charm, and split levels that harken back to the golden days of suburban design. There's also a new wave of modern custom builds, with sleek finishes, open layouts, and chef's kitchens designed for entertaining. And the lots? Spacious. We're talking deep driveways, mature trees, private patios, and views of the Watchung Reservation. Prices range from the high $600,000 for a well-kept home up to $1.5 to $2 million for luxury builds with all the bells and whistles. Unlike some towns where new development means bulldozing history, Mountainside's growth is thoughtful. Homes are renovated with care, and new builds often blend beautifully with the surrounding architecture. The vibe is modern classic, stylish but respectful of the town's natural setting and timeless appeal. And while we're on the topic of setting, Mountainside's natural landscape is one of its greatest assets. Nestled against the Watchung Reservation, one of the largest nature preserves in Union County, the town offers easy access to hiking trails, biking paths, horseback riding, and quiet picnic areas. You can literally walk out your back door and be surrounded by woodland, lakes, and wildlife in minutes. There's also Echo Lake Park, shared with Westfield, where you can fish, paddle, stroll the walking path, or just lay on the grass and do absolutely nothing. It's the kind of place that makes you forget you're only 25 miles from New York City. Architecturally, the town is a blend of old and new. The established neighborhoods have that storybook street feel, with homes that look like they belong on holiday cards. Think stone fireplaces, white shutters, and flowering cherry trees out front. The newer builds bring in a fresh edge, clean lines, metal accents, bold lighting, but still honor the town's traditional spirit. You won't find strip malls or tall apartment complexes here. Zoning regulations keep things spacious and cohesive, with an emphasis on preserving the town's woodland charm. And that's why it feels so calm. Even the air seems fresher up here. So why choose Mountainside? Simple. If you want the charm and cachet of Westfield, but without the congestion, the noise, or the fuss, this is your move. Mountainside is where people go when they're ready to settle down without slowing down. It's a community of quiet ambition, successful families, professionals, and retirees who value beauty, balance, and a little breathing room. It may not be the town grabbing headlines or trending on social media, but that's just the way the locals like it. Because in Mountainside, life is elevated, literally and figuratively. Next time you're cruising through Union County, do yourself a favor. Make the turn off Route 22, take a drive up the mountain, and soak it all in. You just might find that the best town is the one that isn't trying so hard to be noticed.